Is the volume-ish fine? Yeah. Are laser swords expensive to make? Why do we see these electrical things now instead? Why not just everyone have lightsabers even if they're plebs?
Today we're talking Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We've been waiting so... You know what? We're talking about Star Wars. Yeah. We've been waiting so long for details on this game. I can't believe it. Can you believe it, LA? And we're finally here to help us get things started. We've got the head of Respawn, Vince Zampella, and the director of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Stig Asmussen. Everybody give it up for Vince and Stig. Come on. Get in there. How you doing? Goodness. Give me the hug, Vince. Let's get it going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please keep it going. They're making a Star Wars game. Guys, welcome to EA Play.
Thank you. What a great welcome.
How are you feeling right now? No pressure. You're just about to announce maybe one of the biggest, if not the biggest, games of your lives.
I'm going to let Stig answer this one.
You're supposed to answer this one.
Off script.
So awesome.
Oh, yeah, we're totally off script. They gave me cards. That was the dumb idea. Nobody cares.
It's so awesome to be here. I mean, it's EA Play, it's E3, it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really get any bigger than that.
Yeah, this is something that Stig and I have been envisioning for years, to see it come to life and be able to show you guys 15 minutes of gameplay today. Uncut.
All right. So everybody's anxious to see what this 15 minutes is going to be.
Yeah.
For somebody watching right now who's just a FIFA fan, they don't know anything. What is happening? What is this game all about, Vince?
This is a single-player action-adventure game set post... Oh, yeah? Huh?
They're not dead, everybody!
Set post-Order 66 after the events in Episode 3, when all the Jedi were hunted down. Well, not all. When the Jedi were hunted down and eliminated.
So, Stig, that's the nutshell of the entire game. What are we about to see? Where are we at in the game right now for context?
Okay, so Cal's, this takes place maybe about 3 hours into the game.
Okay.
So Cal's built himself up. He's not a lowly Padawan anymore, but he's not a full Jedi yet.
Sure.
Like Vince said, this is unedited. We had one of our star players, Blair, over there.
That's it right there!
This is an expert playthrough.
Okay.
So we're going to see some really cool stuff.
He practiced a few times. 2 or 3, Blair? 2 or 3? Yeah.
2 or 3 dozen.
It takes place on Kashyyyk, which is the Wookiee planet.
Of course.
And Cal's on a mission to restart the Jedi Order, and it takes him here to Kashyyyk. And the Wookiees have been enslaved by the Empire, who's basically siphoning the planet for all its resources to build up the Imperial war machine.
Got it. All right, so I brought out my phone, not to be rude, of course. It wouldn't be Greg Miller if I didn't look at the Twitch chat. And, yeah, they are all through with us talking. They'd like to see the game. We've gone on long enough. We're not going to drone.
Let's do it.
Vince,
Well, let's roll.
would you like to kick it off?
Let's
go! All right. Check it. A. Alpha game.
Jedi, over here.
Imperial sap refinery lies dead ahead.
What does the Empire want with tree sap?
Nothing good. They refine the sap into a powerful compound, and they're rushing to expand production.
They're farming tree sap?
We have to stop them. We don't know their end game, but they spread themselves too thin. This map we recovered proves it.
Here you go, bud.
These refineries double as brutal prison camps. We use those cutters to create a distraction, while you take your lightsaber and free the Wookiees inside. We need their help to stop the Empire.
Understood.
Wait, this is the actor from Gotham who plays the Joker.
You hear that? Said he needs my
It
help.
actually is him,
Come on, buddy.
I think.
Welcome to Uganda.
That's why they call it a lightsaber. I get it now.
Welcome
Over
to
there.
Uganda.
One of the cutters turned on. You ready? Kind of drill?
Welcome to Uganda.
We should call it in? Well, that'd be a breach of protocol. If there's a disturbance, their squad should call it in. Yeah. Better do this by the book. Movement. Taking aim.
Gonna need to get through here. Thank you.
Welcome to Uganda.
Attention all units. We've lost contact with our troops stationed at cargo pad 119 Gallon. Keep to your posts and stay alert.
Why would a fucking stormtrooper act cocky like that? One HP mob. To be fair, that's Star Wars though. That's stormtroopers for you.
This is what I've trained for.
Oh.
Welcome to Uganda.
It's a little bit lag, is it not? Like certain animations they do.
We've got them on the run. Keep pushing. Looks like you're blocked. I'll fix that. Never seen a trooper like that before. You gotta get these Wookiees out of lockup. Keep moving, Jedi. Face open. Go.
Think you can help me, BD?
Flame beetles. They're coming through the wall. Hit their nest.
Standing in the fire. I'm not sold yet. I'm not sold.
Okay.
Oh, a shortcut.
Welcome to
That's why you
Uganda.
wanted to get this thing. You had no idea that was there, did you? You just wanted to
Welcome
turn
to
that cutter on.
Uganda. Welcome to Uganda.
Dead Space. Poke.
Shoot him! Not an easy target! Find cover, give me time.
How did he get shot there? Did they say that this was expert gameplay or expert difficulty gameplay? What did they refer to?
Refresh your stream is 60 FPS on EA stream, not this stuttering shit.
Welcome to Uganda.
I'm pretty sure this is like it always is. It doesn't feel like.
Patrol the base. Got another breach down here. Some kind of webbing. Hey, who's that?
What? Didn't he get his fucking throat bit? Must be God mode so he doesn't die. I mean, you see his health bar on the bottom left. Oh wait, you don't see it. There we go. My bad.
Welcome to Uganda.
I just heard from the captain. They're coming. Oh, this is it. At least we have the high ground.
That was definitely visible for the stormtrooper.
Active. Reporting a live cutter near the cell block. Immediate aid requested. We're destroying everything.
How difficult it is to make a better Star Wars game than Jedi Academy.
I would just like to see like a really hardcore Star Wars game. Like Dark Souls hard, right? If you get hit once by a stormtrooper, that's like a third of your HP, at least.
sir. The fewer distractions, the better. Jedi incoming.
But I think that Star Wars is too mainstream to ever do that.
You cannot escape. All Jedi will perish.
Why doesn't he attack him when he's standing?
Little help. Need to slice this. No guards.
Baron Indonis 5 says EA Omega lol. EA Omega lol. Missed my sub again. Almost 4 years of being a buy. Feels good, man. I'm sorry, man. I am. Thank you for the reset.
We're here to free you. You're not alone.
Welcome to Uganda.
The fuck is this specimen?
Uganda.
Visitation is not permitted.
Welcome to Uganda.
EA. Spider senses.
Welcome to Uganda. Welcome to Uganda.
Games play best on Xbox One.
No.
Welcome to Uganda.
What
Not
do we
true.
think?
False
What do we
advertising.
think EA Play? Yes, that's what I wanted, the little boy. Guys, congratulations. That looks pretty awesome.
Thank you.
I have a million questions, and I know we're short on time as always. I want to point out, though, in the Twitch chat, Gwyn96 says, that's frickin' cool. But he didn't use frickin'.
I did not pog.
How does it feel to, I think, deliver, right? Like, you guys liked it, right? I think I was looking at the Twitch chat. There's a lot of people who liked it. Like, what does that feel like to finally show this game?
This game is going to
Oh,
be
it's
about
great.
as
I
hard
mean,
as that
being involved
Spider-Man
with this
game will.
teams, you know, Stig and his team have done an amazing job. They've
The
put
Spider-Man
so much of
good-
themselves
game was
into this
good.
game. To be able to be
Oh,
involved
about
in
as
something
hard
like this
as
is
that
just,
Spider-Man
you know,
game.
dream come true.
Yeah?
Agreed. Huge shout out to the team. Everybody.
Thanks,
worked on-
guys.
Everybody who busted their butts on the demo, but also the whole game. The whole game is coming together right now. So it's an amazing feeling. I'm just so proud to be up here, and I hope that Star Wars fans understand that we're really doing our best to try to honor the brand.
I mean, I think from go ahead, clap now. I'm gonna stop you. Whenever you want to clap for him, you clap for him.
Is this shaking?
I think
Like a
that's
lot?
pretty evident from it. And I liked when we introed you guys were talking about the fact that this is a skilled person playing it, right? We all see it and we think it looks awesome.
He didn't
What
stutter
are we
at
missing
least.
by not having our hands on the controllers? Like, what do lightsabers feel like?
I mean, it's fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Like what?
Because it looks like it's got weight to it and throwing it and catching it, right? Like that's the impact I think I want from it.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's really satisfying.
Yeah, he's
The
so
game
nervous.
Itself, it's
Look at
like,
his
it's
hands.
thoughtful combat, as Stig likes to call it. It's what you saw was a really good
Pinching
player.
his fingers.
Right? So
He's
you'll
right
have
over
to
there
work up
again.
to
He'll
that
give out
stuff.
autographs after this panel.
So you can block, parry, deflect. Like
Yeah.
we want the combat to feel really good for people to go in and be able to like be part of that and size up the enemies when things feel right. And it feels really good.
Yeah, it's also about the enemy arrangements as well, like what enemies we're putting you up against, and how you go in and use your tools to take them down. But it's not just lightsabers; it's the Force as well.
Sure. Well, that's part of this. You were talking to me last night about it, right? This thoughtful combat and the idea
Dude,
that
this
when
guy's
I
about to have
watched
a heart
the demo
attack.
Initially, my thought was, oh, these are canned animations, right? I'm doing a force grab and stabbing the guy, and that's all. I hit R1, and that happened. That's not that way.
No, it's all freeform.
So like you can go back in and replay things and do it differently, or you and I would have different
Absolutely, and actually the enemies react to each other in different ways. You saw the flame troopers fighting against the spiders. You could sit as bystander and just kind of watch that fight if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get any skill points if you do that. And it's not any fun either. It's fun to watch sometimes, but it's a lot more fun to play.
You talk about the skill points. Are those going into the force abilities?
The force.
So we're going to have the classic abilities. We're going to have push, pull. We've got what we call force flip, which is essentially double jump, which is nice.
The Forsen build.
Star Wars, a Jedi actually doing a double jump. But we have one unique expression of the force that you saw in there, which is slow, which is a little bit of the glue between force, push, and pull.
Yeah. Well, that was awesome.
As they don't experience, I keep thinking the Adventure theme song is about to start playing.
Grab the stormtrooper, force pull stormtrooper, stab him.
I don't know what that is.
The stormtrooper and walked him into gunbolt.
I mean, I know what that is, but I don't know how that sounds
That was
like.
pretty cool.
That's one of my favorite. I think the first time I saw that, I freaked out a little.
You actually said it better be in the demo.
Well, you did it. You delivered. Tell me about the enemies we are seeing there, right? Because that's one of those things I feel like we're talking a lot about, seeing things a lot about, is we're running through the environment. You had different things. You had your normal stormtroopers. You had non-normal stormtroopers.
Yeah, and this is just a small portion of the game, by the way. So there's a lot more that we haven't shown.
You're saying that isn't the entire game?
That is not.
That's wow.
No,
I'm surprised.
no.
But we got our classic stormtroopers. We've got the scout troopers who you saw equipped with kind of melee charged weapon. We've got the flame troopers, but we also have the purge troopers whose task is to basically hunt Jedi.
Yeah.
Soften them up before the Inquisitors come in.
And like we're seeing right here, right? Like this bad.
That's
MF
the purge trooper.
That's
yeah.
yeah,
exactly. Like so
new that the team created.
In.
Yeah.
There you go. Adding to the Star Wars.
Starting them up, so they know they're gonna die every time they face a Jedi.
It was a team effort.
That's a horrible job.
Jordan did the concept.
Good job, Jordan. Everybody, great cheers for Jordan. So we're going through, and you have these new stormtroopers. You have your fire troopers. You have one of my favorite droids of all time coming back.
The KX.
And then making me fight him?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, you do?
No.
Trust me, you do.
I do?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then, talk about the other star of this 15-minute demo, right? The new droid, BD1.
There he is right there.
No, BD1. BD1's in the audience, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, BD1. He's adorable, as I'm sure you know. I immediately want him in the
Skynet.
backpack, so just a heads up if you're talking to anybody in the licensing department. All
right. We can make
what
that
does he
happen.
do in the game, right? Excuse me, we're hosting a panel. You can keep it down over there. What are the traits? What are we using as? Is he just flair? Am I using him for different things?
Like story-wise, he's Cal's companion. He's
Yeah.
an explorer droid, which is perfect because Cal's on this mission for survival that's taken him to all these savage planets.
Welcome to Uganda.
BD sounds for Buddy Droid 1, which is...
He's selling
That's Respawn. That's
Yeah,
Respawn.
I
I
mean,
don't think I didn't notice the wall running either. I'm like, well, yeah, Respawn made this game. Yeah, okay.
Definitely inspired by BT, but the name ended up sticking.
Yeah.
So,
Welcome to Uganda.
one of the cool factoids is his voice is authored by the legendary Ben Burt.
Oh, nice.
Who did all the main sound designer in the original trilogy and beyond. But he can hack doors, computers, as we saw in there.
So just scan some stuff there.
Yep.
Opening
Scan the
doors.
environment for like environmental storytelling, learn more lore about the planet.
I saw him shooting out health packs. Is that a canned animation after a fight? Is it a button I'm hitting?
It's player input.
Okay.
Whenever
Is there,
they
like, a
want.
cooldown on it?
Whenever they want, BD will eject a stim pack.
Okay.
There's a limited amount that you can find more over the course of the game, and you're actually in that moment. You're defenseless, so you got to choose wisely when you're going to do it.
Okay. We've seen the gameplay. Without spoiling stuff for me, what's going on in the story? Like, obviously, Cal, I thought he was going to be way weaker as a Jedi. You know, just tell me the whole story. What A to B, Stig, how's it go? What's the ending?
Well,
Actually, you know what? Stop. Full stop. I can't believe I've gone this long in the panel without asking. Is Watto in this game?
Sorry, I can't say.
What the heck?
But that's not a no. Hashtag Watto 2019. I'll be retweeting them all after this panel. Thank you very much. But what's going on in the story outside of Watto should be in it?
Well, you know, story's a really big deal to us. We've created this with Lucasfilm. We got to keep a really tight lip on it. So I
Thanks.
can't. I don't really
Great
want to
panel.
go
It's
into
over.
too
Everybody
far.
go home.
Sorry.
I mean, yeah, the story.
Gotta save it.
Okay. I know one of the things a lot of people have been asking, right? I'd put up
Welcome
stuff on
to
Instagram saying,
Uganda.
hey, give me questions. Community wanted to know, this is Star Wars canon, right? You
Totally
said,
canon.
Okay.
Totally legit.
Okay.
This
And
is a real. Cal's a real character.
Yeah.
You saw Guerrera in there. He's obviously part of the Star Wars universe. Seer, Cal's mentor.
yeah.
They're all going to live in other places.
Okay, that's great. Vince, how's that feel? No pressure.
It feels great.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, we have.
You act like it's so nonchalant. You're making a Star Wars game. It's canon.
Yeah, it's not nonchalant at all. It's amazing. Like I said, I'm just like shocked to be up here. I'm like.
I know, it's a big deal to work with me, but it's okay. It'll be all right.
We've been talking about this for like 10 years.
Yeah.
So.
The other big community question I've seen a lot is, it's a Star Wars game, and Star Wars games in the past have allowed us to go light or dark. Is that a choice here?
No,
Okay, well. Why not?
because. No, I think it goes back to the fact that Cal's authentic,
Welcome to
and
Uganda.
he has to fill a certain role so he can be used in other places.
Yeah, this is a Jedi story.
Well, that's the thing I appreciate the most, that you guys are coming in and telling a story, right? Like, I think
Welcome
that's
to
why
Uganda.
so many of us are excited for it, is the idea
I don't
that
know,
this is a Star Wars
charging
story, that
usually.
you guys have something to tell, something to say, and a lot of walls to run on. Vince and Stick, anything you want to say to the fans before we let you go?
I mean, just thanks for the support. The energy here is great.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
We're
Fantastic.
Greg's showing us
Thanks for
some
coming
stuff
out.
online. Like
Linear.
The reaction is fantastic.
Amazing, amazing.
I mean,
The team.
just because the game is
thank you
linear
guys
doesn't mean
Go
it's
team.
for your
that.
hard work.
That is not a defining
Now we
factor.
just have to finish. Can't wait to bring it to you guys. There's so much more that you haven't seen yet. I can't wait.
But
to show you.
Believe it or not, there's so much more. There is more at the Microsoft conference tomorrow.
That's right.
Vince Steak, thank you so much for coming out. November
Thank you.
15th. Can't come soon enough. For
You're a
those of
streamer, you
here
prefer
at
linear
EA
games?
Play,
No,
the
I played a
Respawn
lot
team has
of
brought
non-linear
even
games
more
that I love.
gameplay for you to check out
Skyrim,
over
God
at
of
Star
War.
Wars Jedi Fallen Order Theater. And for those of you at home,
Extended.
I was about to do a bit. For those of you at home, you will stay tuned for Apex Legends. What
Yeah.
you're looking for. Thank you for
Oh
the
my God,
yell.
it
Like,
works.
That's the corniest joke I put in this thing. No one's gonna laugh. Everybody, I'm Greg Miller. Thanks everybody for watching. We got more EA Play for you now.
Not super impressed by the gameplay. I wish they would have shown like a boss fight or something.